everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my 32 and 33 week pregnancy update. I really don't have too many new things to talk about. Some things have gotten worse, like the cramping in the legs. It's not a real problem. It just happens almost anytime I really flex my calves or my feet. And it's just kind of a really odd feeling and a really odd thing to be happening. I don't know. It may happen more at night. It's not significant enough that I notice that it happens more at night. And it's not really an issue or anything. It's just something I noticed. A really, really good thing that is new these last 2 weeks is that I've gotten my breakouts under control. Thank the Lord, because they were driving me crazy. I did start using the Drunk Elephant, what's it called? The glycolytic night serum. It's the pink, it's the one with the bright pink top. It's the only one I think that says night serum. I'll link it down below. I've been using that for a long time. I had stopped using it because I ran out, and that's very sad. But I recently reordered it, started using it again, and I have noticed no more breakouts on my face. Such a win. If any of you guys had the same experience with that product, I've noticed night and day differences. Like from one day to the next, my skin looks so much better. It feels so much softer. I just put it on at night and then wash it off. I mean, I guess I wash it off in the morning. I don't know if it sinks into your skin enough, but it says to wash it off in the morning. So that's a product I've been loving. I really love all of the Drunk Elephant products. They are absolutely phenomenal. Like I have nothing bad to say about those. One really weird thing that's happened in the last couple of days is that I've been freakishly thirsty. I think I drank about 4 or 5 liters yesterday. And generally I drink about 3, and I wouldn't say I love drinking 3 liters. I mean, I feel better when I do, but it's not as though I get to the end of that 3 liters and I'm like, yes, that was amazing. I'm so thirsty. But now, like yesterday, it was unreal. And I don't know where the water went because I didn't have to pee more or anything. It was like it was evaporating like straight out of my skin. That doesn't make any sense, but that's how I felt. Have any of you guys experienced that? Like just weirdly thirsty? I usually only get like that when I have a fever, and I'm definitely not sick, although I do sound stuffy because we have freaking yellow rivers running outside in our driveway from all the pollen. So that's been a fun experience. I usually don't get allergies, but this year I sure do, and I sound ridiculous. So maybe one day I'll have my normal voice back, but maybe not. So bear with me. So this next thing, it's not a pregnancy symptom, but it's happening because I'm pregnant, so it applies. I've just really been struggling with what to wear, whether or not to go out and buy new clothes, because I'm so close to being done. I mean, at the time that I'm filming this, the next Saturday I'll be 34 weeks and I only have about 6-ish weeks to go, so it's really hard for me to justify buying something for only 6 weeks. But I also I just want to feel good about myself. I want to feel good about the way I look. I mean, the top I'm wearing now, it's fine. It's just like loose and, you know, it's not writing home about it or anything, but it's really bothering me that I don't have things that I like to wear, and that most of the things I do put on make me feel like a 10. Like, did you guys watch Anastasia? And then there's a part in the movie where she tries on the blue dress or whatever, and she goes under, she's like, I feel like I'm in a tent. And that's how I feel when I put on my clothes, and I hate it. So I don't know. I've got some things picked out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy them yet or not. If I do, I'll do like a little lookbook or fashion haul or whatever. If you guys have any suggestions as to where I could look for some good maternity clothes, or even clothes that aren't maternity that I could make maternity that doesn't break the bank, I would really love that. That'd be much appreciated. I'm sure that's something that everybody goes through when they're pregnant, the feeling of being enormous and not looking cute. But I mean, I know it's possible to like look cute, because I felt cute before. Like there are certain outfits that I like that make me feel good, but I can't wear those every single day. I just can't. I don't have a uniform. And I want to be pregnant at least twice more, so I want to have 4 children total. So maybe I can justify it as an investment. I still need to wash the baby's clothes, since I have one boy already who is thankfully still sleeping. Praise, because we have a very limited time to film this. since I already have the one boy, I have tons of clothes. And I honestly, when I had him and he was going through the clothes so fast, I felt so guilty about the amount of clothes that I had, because it's just excessive. Like, it was just so many clothes. I do feel good about the ability to reuse those clothes, but they've been in those like Ziploc storage bags. And granted, I washed them. They were clean when I put them up, but I would feel better if they were washed for the new baby. And since you never know when baby's gonna come, I think I should go ahead and wash those. I think that'll be my weekend chore. And we need to set up the bassinet. We got these new bassinet, and let me tell you, that bad boy is heavy. Like, do not, like, as the pregnant lady, don't pick it up yourself. It is freaking heavy. Like, what? I just want to know what the heck is in there. So I'm really interested to see how that works. I'll let you guys know. It looks really cool, and it says it'll give you more sleep. So I'm all for that. I also need to figure out how I'm going to store the baby's clothes in an organized fashion in my room, because the baby will stay in our room for the first at least 5 months. We moved our first baby up to his own room at about 5 months, and that seemed to work out really well. He didn't have a lot of issues aside from the first transition period, but I do need to figure out how I'm going to store my new baby's clothes in our room again, so it's not a hot mess. For exercise, I'm still walking and or doing Lucy's workouts, which I will link her channel down below again. I really love her workouts, and I think they're very helpful for staying fit and retaining some muscle tone while you're pregnant. I do kind of modified versions of that. I feel comfortable enough that I can choose safe exercises to like put in place, like give myself some variety, because I think she only has the 3 prenatal workouts, unless I'm wrong. Like, unless the ones on Anna's channel, like Anna Sacconi's channel, are different, and I'll link her channel down below as well. Unless those are different, I think she only has 3, but they're really good. I really enjoy them. I do 3 rounds, it takes about 21 minutes, but that's beside the point. The point is that I'm still exercising, and I feel so much better that I'm doing that. I think I feel a lot better than I did the last pregnancy. I'm still walking, and I think that walking is one of the biggest things that really lifts up my mood and makes my body feel good and like I'm doing something, because like I get out of the house, I do some physical activity, like I cover distance. I'm obviously not killing myself. I'm pregnant. I'm not doing some freaking like high intensity workout, but just walking, I think, regardless of being pregnant, is such an underrated thing, and I'm just now discovering that. I'm really sad that it took me this long to discover it, but it's a chance to be outside, like see the world around you, see nature, see the trees. I mean, pollen I'd rather not see. And I feel like I can bond with my baby and my dog on this walk. I'm just really sad that it took me this long to realize how useful and beneficial just walking can be, because I think sometimes it's written off as like, oh, you're not doing anything, you're so lazy, all you want to do is walk. But it's not, that's not the case. I think there's so many more benefits to being outside and just walking. As far as eating, I'm really trying to pay attention to what I'm eating and listen to my body and what it wants, because a lot of times I'll see a cookie and then I'll want a cookie, but like my body doesn't really want the cookie. And so it's been a little bit of a struggle to listen better to my body and let it take control of the cravings in my mind. Because even when I do eat the cookie, I've noticed I get a lot more headaches now when I eat sugar. It has to be like really like a high concentration of sugar, like a candy or a really sweet cookie or something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but I will immediately get a headache from too much sugar. It's the weirdest thing. It's kind of sad, but I do love to bake. But I noticed I can kind of counteract it with walking and water drinking. I'm just trying to pay better attention to what I'm putting in my body and making sure that I'm not using the excuse of, oh, I'm pregnant, so I can cheat and eat this. Oh, I'm pregnant, I need 10,000 more calories, which is not the case. Research, I think it's about, in the last trimester, it's about 500 extra calories for one baby. Maybe it's only like 300 or 400. But regardless, it's not as much as you can trick yourself into thinking. So I'm just trying not to give myself an excuse, you know? I mean, obviously I eat sweets. I love sweets. I love chocolate and I love cookies and I love cake. Oh, one thing I forgot about the baby is that he just moves a ton at night. He basically does nothing during the day unless I have chocolate. And then at night he has a party, which is really great for me trying to sleep and get comfortable. It doesn't really cause a lot of problems. It's just something that I've noticed, and it's different from my last pregnancy. My last one baby he didn't feel like he was throwing a rave in my stomach. Let's put it that way. I feel like this one just like goes bananas for about 20 minutes at a time at night. But it's okay. It doesn't really bother me. It's just something that happens. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I did try a new makeup routine. Can you see it on my eyes? I went back to the Modern Renaissance palette. I haven't used that in a really long time. I've been using the ColourPop palettes that I showed in some of my other videos. I really love those palettes, but I felt like I needed to give this one some love because it's been a hot minute. Kind of bothered me because it took so long to do because I wasn't used to the routine and I did a lot more like blending and shading, and the ColourPop ones are just so easy. They're so easy and I love them. Maybe it's just because I'm used to them. There's nothing wrong with the Modern Renaissance palette. It's just that I haven't been using it in a long time. And I also decided to curl my hair the same direction all the way around my head. Like I didn't switch, like everything's curled like this way, like that way, and like into my face that way and away from my face that way. I kind of like it. I'm not upset with it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the eye makeup? Oh, and I forgot to put on lipstick. I didn't mean to put on lipstick. I had every intention of doing that. Oh, also, if you guys have recommendations for good, long-lasting lipsticks that won't transfer onto things like my child when I like kiss him, or you know, everything, because I'm just a mess. Anywho, I just want a good, long-lasting lipstick that's not going to make my lips feel like they've been assaulted, which is what most bad lipsticks do. I just feel like they're so drying and so damaging to my lips, I can't deal with it. So if you have any suggestions, please leave that in the comment box below. If you guys like this video, please subscribe. If you have any questions or anything, please leave those in the comment box as well. I would love to hear things that you guys are thinking about or things that you would like to see me do. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. I post every Monday and Friday, so I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, look at that. Look at those hairs. I should name them. Like, I look like a peacock. No, what is it? A cockatoo. Ah. Like, what is that?